to show you what I do, and it may be unorthodox, but I have a lot of weeding to do, but I don't fuss so much. So anyways, this is kept on my counter. This is all my junk: tea bags, eggshells, pepper, onion, just things that were rotted. You know, now you buy tomatoes and maybe 3 out of 5 are good. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this up. Okay, we may not get anything this year, but next year we may get something this year. I have hope. And you might see something grow in here. Now, a guy said that the eggshells won't compost. He puts them in his grinder and does all this fancy stuff with them. Now, while that may be true, you're going to keep putting your eggshells in the garden, and they will eventually compost. Save yourself a step and just step on them. Have a good old stompin' tom party and stomp on your eggshells in the garden. Don't worry about putting them in the dang blender and grinding them up. Nothing has to be complicated or fancy. Some of the very best vegetables were growing in the old days when they didn't have anything. No fancy apparatus, and you know what I mean? They always got to complicate everything. Just put it in here. Let's see what grows. Okay? Just a little patch. And if you do a little patch like this every day, there's some weeds. But it doesn't have to be pretty. We're not going, you know, your vegetable garden is not going into Vogue magazine. So, what else have I got going on here? So there's our lettuce. It's so weird that the rabbits didn't get at it. But that looks pretty good. And you don't have to wait till it comes real good. You can cut it before and use it in salads. So I'm gonna plant all this junk here. I was waiting for my son to help me, but he's busy today. So that's unfortunate. I will go it alone. This was in the fridge. In my son's fridge, so I'm just gonna pour it over the garden. And I throw down cayenne pepper to keep the critters away. So some may say, well, that's gonna attract something. Well, then they're gonna get a full dose of cayenne pepper as well. So I didn't even have to buy these. For me, for people to buy seed potatoes for $5, $7 even, is insanity to me. Look at this. This is good enough to put in the ground. And guess what? I got these for free. These were supposed to be planted, but they still might be okay. I don't think that this garlic is going to come. It feels pretty dry. Look at that. But garlic used to last a very long time. This is dry. But I'm going to throw it in the garden anyway, because at best, the garlic will keep the critters away. Got some rotten banana peel, but look, all these potatoes. You know, the potatoes grow very well. You just gotta mound it up. But again, don't overthink everything. They've got us believing that way. You know, gotta be all pretty. And I just started following a young gentleman. Well, he's actually an older man. And he does, I forget what he calls it, but he's just scattering his seeds all over, which is what I do. He grows in the carrots with the tomatoes, you know, and then a lot of that stuff will provide shade for the other crops. Okay, so if I plant tomatoes and lettuce and carrots together, they're going to kind of create a little bit of shade. And some people say, well, what about the snakes and the mice and groundhogs or moles or something like that? Give me a break. They're all the herbs and things you're going to plant in there as well are going to deter the critters.